Hello, my name is Wendy Darling, and this is Story Time, Special Edition, Meet the Mockingbirds. Welcome to Story Time, the least watched literary talk show in all the land. I'm your host, Wendy Darling. Today we're doing a special edition of the show called Meet the Mockingbirds. We're going to interview the two main characters, Jean Louise and Jem Finch, 10 years after the trial of Tom Robinson. So please give me a hand in welcoming Jem and Jean Louise Finch. Hi, girl. Hey, Jean Louise. Nice to meet you. Hey, Jem.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you both so much for being here today. We couldn't be more excited here at Storytime.
Thank you, Wendy. I'm just so excited to be here today. And there's my brother Jem. He's so excited to be here too.
My first question is, today is actually Scout's 18th birthday, so give her a round of applause. Now, my question is, this is 10 years since the Tom Robinson trial. Did you get anything interesting for your birthday?
Well, you know how you read in the book how the tree in the Valley yard was filled with cement and all, but guess what he found me? He put a miniature sports car in there.
In a new tree?
Yeah, in the new tree.
In the new tree?
Yeah. And look at my ring. We do.
Oh my God! No way, girl. That's Brazil. Oh my God! Congratulations.
Yeah, look. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
I'm invited to the wedding. See you there. Okay. My first question for Jem is, did you follow in Atticus's footsteps? How did the trial of Tom Robinson affect you as an individual? And lastly, how do you feel about the verdict?
Well, I just want to say, first off, I didn't exactly follow in Atticus's footsteps. I'm actually a football-playing lawyer in the States. I'm sorry. I just can't stop thinking of all the cool things I do. Anyways.
That's cool. That's so cool.
It is.
I bet you see a ton of things.
I do trials for aliens. And, well, that trial for Tom Robinson, I mean, I disagree with that. That was terrible. He was just a victim of discrimination, I think, now, looking back at it. And I think that verdict, that should have been reversed, because that's just, it shouldn't have how it went.
My next question for you, Scout, is what moment in the book most molded who you are today?
I think it was whenever Anne Alexandra, she moved in with us for the first time. I was so tomboyish, and I think, after when Mr. Yule tried to kill me and Jem, we really bonded, bonded together, and I was so tomboyish. I mean, I like to play with monster trucks, and I didn't like to roll in mud. And sometimes I didn't like to school, Jem over there, and football. But, yeah, and I might seem like I'm a girly girl on outside, but I'm true tomboy inside.
That's truly inspiring. Now, Mr. Finch, what moved me most while this transition was going on with Scout was old Miss Du Bois. You had to read to her after a while. Can you tell me how this all started and how you truly felt at the end of this experience?
It all started, as you might have read, is because of her. She kept yelling out mean things about me and my family.
It's okay. We're here. We understand.
Please don't touch me. Well, I just think, and I just got really angry. As you know, I broke Scout's baton, and I went over, at least that's what I was told, I ripped out all of her flowers, and for punishment, I had to read to her for 2 months. And at the end of it, I was so glad to be done. I hated her so much, and she died. I was just sad, because I knew that then I knew. Atticus told me I helped her stop being a drug addict, and I don't know, it's just nice.
Well, we're here for you.
I regret hating her.
We're here for you. Now, Miss Scout, what was your impression of the variety as a child?
I was terrified of him. Like, I didn't know like why he wanted to stay inside. I didn't understand like his actions, like why he did stuff the way he did.
What about now? Any changes on Mr. Radley?
He's
dead.
Any opinions of Mr. Radley that you would like to share as closure?
Dead.
Yeah, he's
Respect, admiration, any of those.
I admire him. Like, he's in a better place now, and personally, I admire him. Personally.
Now, Jim, this is on the mind of so many people who have read this inspirational book by Harper E. Lee. What happened the night you lost your pants?
Well, you see, it happened like this. My pants... Kidding. Well, Dill really wanted to see Boo Radley. So, one night we snuck out. And basically, we were looking for him, snooping around his house, and Mr. Nathan Bradley came out shooting at us. We had to get out of there, so I jumped through the fence, and my pants flew right off, like that. And then all the townsfolk were around the house wondering what happened, and I came around not wearing any pants, and my Atticus was like, "Where are your pants?" So I told him that I was playing strip poker. I lied to him.
You do realize that Atticus could very well be watching this right now.
It's being recorded?
Yes!
No. No, turn this off. Delete that. No, please. Oh, no. I'm so in trouble. Go.
Okay. So, Miss Jean Louise, whenever the Tom Robinson trial was going on, you were only 7 years old. Did you truly get what was going on in that moment?
No, I honestly didn't. Like, I always wanted to be the right man. I wanted to be, like, acting, all cool and some hero that knows everything was going on. Heck, I didn't even know what was going on. I didn't even know what they were talking about, for heaven's sake.
Now, Jen, a couple months after the trial, you and Scout attended Halloween festivities. Well, I just want to ask Scout about that night before I talk to you and get your opinion.
Okay.
Scout, what do you remember about the night that Mr. Yule tried to attack you?
I was a ham, y'all. I was a ham. But I remember he attacked Jim and he stabbed me like heck. Like, even in my costume, like the little wiry part of it, like there was even a marking where he stabbed.
Was that a fun night though for the pageant and festivities of the school?
Well, of course it was. Like, I wanted to play games with the high school. I was so excited to go into high school, Actually,
Well, Mr. Finch, now it's your turn to talk. What do you remember of that night coming home?
Well, all I remember is I was walking home with Mrs. Ham here, and we were hearing footsteps. I thought it was that Cecil Jacobs kid, because he scared us earlier, but it wasn't. It was Bob Yule. He came after us, and he stabbed you, and I jumped on me. I just remember my arm breaking. It hurt real bad, and I blacked out. That's all I can remember.
Now, Jean Louise, I say that because I'm being so serious. You were the only person there that was awake the whole time. No concussion, no broken arm. What truly happened the night that Mr. Yule came after you two?
Well, I mean, he attacked Jeff. He broke his arm for heaven's sake. But that was before he fell. He fell on his neck. Like, that pretty much saves all from him doing harm.
And lastly, a question for you. This is a two-part question, so think really precisely about this. How did the attack from Bob Yule change you as a brother, as a person? And second, what do you remember waking up after this voice?
Well, I remember waking up. Scout told me everything, and I was shocked and a bit embarrassed. I was there to protect her, but and now after that, I'm trying to protect Scout as much as I can, and I've learned self-defense.
Care to give the audience a little preview?
All right, I guess so. Well, the first thing you gotta do, if someone tries to attack you.
What if I tried to punch you in the face, or like?
Oh, well, first off, I would duck down, grab something heavy, and hit you in the face really hard. Hit you in the face really hard, several times.
Thank you,
knocked out.
thank you,
Yes.
Mr. French.
Then I would
Now,
call the police. That's
sadly, that's all the time we have here today at story time. So thank you again, you two Finches, for joining me, and thank you to the viewers who watched. Next week we're gonna have the cast of The House on Mango Street. So please, you be a better person. Hello. We have the least amount of viewers in the land. Today we're so blessed to have Jem and Jean Louise Finch here with us in this studio audience. So please give me a hand in welcoming Jem and Jean Louise Finch.
I work out.
I had no clue this was happening! Guys! Look at that body. I work out when I walk in the spot.
This is what I see.
Come on, Jem! Come on! I'm so married. Look at I'm blushing there. Alright, you ready? We're gonna do this. Now, did you get anything else interesting for your birthday?
Well, look at my little ring finger right here.
He liked it so we put a little ring on it. So he liked it so we put a little ring on it. Whoa!
Cut.
How did you feel the verdict should have been?
Well, first off, I want to put that I'm not exactly a lawyer like Atticus, but I am a part-time football-playing lawyer in Mayor Agency.
Wait, go from that again. Ready? And go.
Well, first off, I want to say, first off,
You're gonna have to do this.
I'm
I'm laughing so hard, I'm basically like peeing myself right now.
So just keep rolling. No matter what happens, we'll cut out everything. First off, I want to say,
You are gay. What action?
I think it was whenever Aunt Alexandra.
Hair Jem! Oh my god, okay, just keep going. Okay, alright, let me re-ask it. Okay,
Re-ask the question. Re-ask the question.
Okay, alright, 1 minute, give me a minute. Hello, I am darling Wendy. Ah! It's